freaking coffee, cause I just friggin' woke up. Actually, I friggin' didn't. I woke up 2 hours ago, skeetle douche.
Yeah, people, I need a friggin' coffee. I'm tired as frig. Tried to play some more Grand Theft Auto online last night. My internet was insufficiently powered, and I couldn't play along. So, I had to not play Grand Theft Auto last night. And this really sucks because Rex 4x4 just got the game, you know? Like, just got the game. Just got himself a PlayStation, and was really looking forward to hanging out and playing and stuff, and doing missions and things, and, you know, just having fun. But because my internet's running like a bag of shit, I can't play Grand Theft Auto online. We get into a server. I'm okay somewhat in free roam, for the most part, but there have been issues where it said, oh yeah, you're getting kicked back out into the main lobby, and then it fires me back off into the main lobby where, like, there's nobody, and I'm back playing as Trevor, Franklin, or friggin' Michael, which sucks. Wondering what I'm doing? When I went grocery shopping on the weekend there, I grabbed some 8 o'clock coffee, 100% Colombian.
Medium roast, that's the kind I like.
I hate heavy roaster or intense roast. It's just way too much roast for me, and it tastes like fart. So all I'm doing is I'm moving the K-cups out of this box into my tray for easier usage. But lately the cat's been coming up on the cupboard, which is pissing me right the frig off, because she has an affliction with these K-cups, and she takes them out of the container and then goes and eats them. So chances are that's probably gonna kill her. Yeah, buddy, got my coffee, I got my coffee, gonna go drink it and wake the frig up. I've been noticing lately that YouTube uploads are kind of staggering. Like, a lot of the people I'm subscribed to just aren't putting up videos anymore. I don't know what's going on, but kind of boring, you know? You come on YouTube and you're like, yeah, look, I'm subscribed to 152 people. And since last night, when I went to bed, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos up. I went to bed last night at around 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there, I can't remember exactly. And between that time and now, which is about 12 hours, we're looking at 7 videos. Son of a bitch. Oh shit, running with the bloke setup today. That's right, people, the Vamo V3 with the iClear 30S. Got some sweet tarts in there. If you're wondering why there's a discoloration, well, a lot of people didn't know this, but with e-liquid, when there's nicotine in it, when you heat up nicotine, it changes colors. That's right, people, it changes color. And in this case, what you're seeing here is new juice put in on the top, old juice on the bottom. It's all sweet tarts. Good old Yellick. Running the Yellick sweet tart here, and freaking love it. Delicious. A little vape and a little coffee goes a long way, don't you think? So I got a question for anybody out there. Who out there smokes cigarettes? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you smoke cigarettes. Also let me know if you're vaping, if you're on the vape to quit cigarettes. I'm just wondering who in my audience is smoking cigarettes and vaping versus non-smokers. Main reason for that is I was thinking about doing a giveaway either on here or on the Northern Tech, not sure. I was thinking about getting some vape gear and putting that out. Mainly because I think it would be pretty awesome to give back to the audience. Either that, or I was thinking about saying frig it and doing like what I used to do with the t-shirts, you know, giving them away. So, I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. Let me know in the comments below if you're a smoker or not, or maybe I'll just friggin' go with the t-shirt giveaways again, because I've been thinking about doing that again. The new rules are out on giveaways and what can be done and what can't be done and what you can have people do and what you can't have people do. And now that I know those rules, it's pretty friggin' awesome. So I'm thinking about giving back to you guys. So let me know in the comments below if you're a smoker or a vapor or whatnot, and we may have some giveaway shit happening in the very near future. Who knows? Might not even be vaping or t-shirts. Might be like computer hardware, like portable hard drives and shit. Who knows? It all depends on what we do. What we do indeed. So leave a comment below and just let me know, and maybe we'll have a contest in the nearest future or some nonsense and go from there. So yeah, should be pretty awesome. I don't know why, but this here friggin' thing vapes way the frig better on the Vamo than it does on the iTaste VTR. I like this thing better, the Vamo, than the VTR, even though they're pretty much the same except for the VTR can sub-ohm. But it just produces way more flavor, and I find it's a lot more airy, and I love an airy draw. I hate tight draws. You know, when I smoked cigarettes, it was a tight draw, and you know, I dealt with it then, but now I have options. The vapor production isn't too bad either when you do a lung hit. You know, that's the iClear 30S, by the way, people, not the 30. 30 had a lot of problems with it, and for some reason I have coils coming in for it, which means I'm probably going to rebuild it and use it. But I don't know, I just find on these Vamos and shit that well, look at the gap. Like, look at the gap between the tank and the beauty ring. You know, there's a pretty good gap there, so a lot of air can get in. Even though it is notched out, like you can see notches to let air in. It doesn't need to because the whole bottom's letting the air in, and it's just beautiful. So anybody out there vaping, if you want yourself a good tank, look at this iClear 30S. It's pretty damn decent. Holds about 2 milliliters of e-liquid, even though it says, well, no, it just says 2 mils. Or no, it says 3 mil. Holds 3 milliliters of e-liquid. I apologize. But, I don't know, it works pretty good. And you change the coil like a cartomizer, and it's not too bad. What I find funny is it says it's a 2 ohm coil, and I'm totally getting 2.2 ohms. Did you see that? 2.2 ohms on the coil, but it says it's a 2 ohm coil, so I think this one was mislabeled. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? So I told Bloke I'd send him some e-liquid, so you're probably saying this bottle looks like a friggin' ridiculous bottle. It's not a 10 ml bottle like this one here that has my homemade chocolate banana friggin' flavoring in it. It's a 5 ml bottle, a little sampler. Last year my friend went to VidCon, and that's in Toronto. That's what Bloke and Pug were talking about that whole renting a bus and all that. To go to VidCon, well, apparently the vendors there, the juice vendors, do nothing but give out samples. And when they give out samples, they're in those 5 ml bottles, and holy shit's that son of a bright. And that's a kitten. Look at her. She looks like a race car. Look at those. Look at the wheel wells. Eh? Look at the wheel wells. You happy? You a happy kitty? Yeah, you're a happy kitty. But you're cute.
You're a cute cat. 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 You're so adorable and cute.
Right? Remember when she first sat down here, her ears barely cleared that ledge? Now look at her. Now look at her. Just look at her. She's so cute. But anyway, as I was saying, if we do go to VapCon this year, God knows what vendors will be there, or YouTube vapors. You know, myself, Bloke, Pug, probably Logie, most likely Logie, as long as he doesn't have something going on that weekend, because he's also into the Jeep things, eh? The Jeep of things. I'm gonna sit you guys down somewhere because I want to talk and I gotta make my lunch. So I'll just fire you guys up here. Move some shit out of the way of the lens. Oh, it's the fridge. Okay. Yeah, like, maybe Logie. I don't know who else down there vapes. Bobby probably. Where's Bobby? He'll probably be there. And, I'm hoping it's when I was told, which was mid-August, because if it is, then I'm off those 2 weeks mid-August. I have vacation time then. I booked 2 weeks off in August, and, Christmas. I'm off this Christmas too, which is pretty freaking awesome. So I don't have to work Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day. Well, I might have to work New Year's Day. That's undecided yet because it's a new year, right? So I may have to work New Year's Day, but I don't have to work the rest. Well, that's if I still have a job, right? So that's the main concern is, will I still be employed come the new year? Or even come next week for that matter. I guess we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. And oh frig yeah, people, pepperoni sandwiches. Best lunch ever. Love that kind. Big fan of the pepperoni sandwiches.
Nothing wrong with a little pepperoni sandwich for dinner. Nothing wrong at all with a little pepperoni in your first.
Fire up my car. It's 3:24. Man, I don't know why I get up at noon. Got up at noon and I literally went and sat at my computer. Checked Facebook. There was nothing new on there. Well, nothing awesome anyway. Checked YouTube, watched the videos that were available, which weren't very many, and then just kind of sat around and loafed, chatted with Rex. He got his headset situation organized for Grand Theft Auto. He bought he bought the kind of sort of the same headset I bought, but his isn't Xbox compatible. It's strictly PlayStation 3 or PC. So he bought the P11 or something like that, or P21 or P1 or I don't friggin' know. But he bought that one there, the one that's strictly PlayStation, and I have the one that's Xbox PlayStation compatible. He didn't get, when he bought his, he didn't get the component that allows you to hook up your headset to the television so that you can hear all the game sounds as well as the chat sounds over the headset. All he got was the USB connection. He didn't get the RCA pass-through, so he literally... one second. See if this thing starts. Did it? I can't tell. Oh yeah. We'll go outside. Let's dump you out for a piss and Close that window. Hate having that window open. You guys are probably like, oh, let some sunlight in and things. Problem with having that window open is when the neighbors go out to their cars, they set off the dog. Oreo starts barking like a little bastard because he's like that. What's he doing? Just staring at my car? Oreo, come! Come on! You're a steady puppy. Yes, you did. But yeah, Oreo sees the neighbor there and just goes off like a fire alarm, and that's never any good because I don't like that kind. But yeah, so Rex got his headset there. He didn't get the pass-through, the RCA pass-through, so he went over to where he bought the headset today and told him that he didn't get the complete kit. He felt kind of ripped off, and they managed to have one there. I guess they forgot to package it with the headset when he bought it. It was like a used shop, like a bond shop type organization. And why do you keep putting your bowl way at the back of the crate, you stupid dog? Ugh. Feed the fur babies because they have next to no food left in their bowls. And this thing right here, it's funny. She could have a full bowl of food, but she eats it from the center, right? So there'd be like a little piece of metal showing in the bottom of the bowl. She thinks it's empty just because she doesn't like working around the edges because her whiskers touch. She thinks she's gonna get stuck. Funny kitten. Funny kitten. So I'm in the living room here. I got a lot of work to do in this living room to get a living room ready because, and by living room ready, I mean just I want to basically do something with all this nonsense. I was actually thinking, like, I got all my swords over there in the corner. I was thinking, well, first off, taking this out to the garage or using it upstairs when I do my unboxing videos just to get more light on the subject. But I want to move this thing out of the way. And I was thinking about getting or building some sword hangers and mounting my swords to the wall here, like a conversation piece or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. I got a lot of blades over there that are pretty awesome. And I got a couple other ones that are not even visible right now. And I was thinking about putting them on display because, you know, this wall is pretty bare. But I guess the first plan is to see if I'm actually going to be here long enough to care, right? Because battle plan is if the job shits the bed and I get my buyout, I might leave North Bay. Like I said before, people, there's no work in this town in my division, like in my field. There's no computerized work anywhere unless you want to work for like freaking telemarketing company like Zed or friggin' HGS or Teletech or whatever and friggin' fix cell phones and not even do computer-based work. Like at least where I am now, every once in a while I get a call that somewhat stimulates my brain, you know. It actually gives me a reason to be, you know, it's somewhat a good thing. But other than that, there's frig all in this town for my kind of work. Like, even if I wanted to say, frig it, I'll bite the bullet and be a programmer, the only place that has that, there's one shop up on the hill, and he's not hiring right now, he's full staffed, he's actually doing layoffs because there's not that much demand for custom software. So actually I was talking to a buddy last night about it, and I said, hey, are you guys hiring up there, or what's the deal? And he said, no man, he goes, actually, come summer, I might be looking for a job. He goes, are you guys hiring? I'm like, well, apparently we're on the chopping block, it might be sold. And he's like, fuck. And I'm like, yeah, I know. He goes, so we'll be laid off together. I'm like, yeah. He goes, so what, get a case of 2-4 and play some Xbox? And I'm like, sounds like a plan, bud. Like, I don't know what else we can do. Like, but frig sakes, like, this town is dying, and the problem is it's all because of the ONR. If they get rid of the ONR, the Northern Ontario will die. It's the end of it. Done. And what I don't get is we released a great plan to generate a lot of revenue through our systems. A lot of revenue. We dropped it on the government's doorstep and said, listen, we can make it work. And they don't want to listen. So it's like, what do you do at that point when they just don't want to listen? So you're like, what the frig, you know? They have it in their mind that this is the best idea, and the problem is it's going to cock everything over, and then they're going to blame something else for it, or they're just not going to care because, let's face it, the population of Toronto equals the entire Northern Ontario. There's like, what, 5 million people in Toronto or some nonsense like that, where like in the north, I think Sudbury has like 96,000 people, North Bay has 54,000 people, and the further north you go and west you go, the less it gets, you know, like northwest and northeast and all that. It just degrades. Like, there's cities, you head up the North Highway, you'll come across cities where you see the city sign, there's no population listed because the population is under 1,000 people. And when that happens, they don't bother listing the population count because they don't have to. So it's pretty dicked. There's a lot of shit going on and it's really pissing me off, but what can you do except for give yourself your own custom haircut? Oh, custom haircut, people. Yeah, I think that was fun last night, eh? Holy shit. But anyway, people, I'm going to call it quits for now. I got to head off to work and get this shift over with. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know where that like button is. Give it a clickety-clack. And until next time, guys, peace the frig out. That's not it. Until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.